William Li Bin, born on a dairy farm and studied at Beijing University. He founded his first IT startup at 21. Like Elon Musk, he has gone on to make investments in dozens of IT and automotive ventures. Welcome to Be Distinguished. Today, we would like you to meet William Li, the Chinese electro car company founder. Is William Li the new Elon Musk? Make sure to watch till the end to find out what these billionaires have in common. Nicknamed the Elon Musk of China, 45-year-old William Li has both founded or invested in more than 40 projects in the IT and automotive industries. The one that gains the most attention is, of course, the Chinese electric vehicle manufacturer NIO. Worthing around $2.8 billion US. Li founded Shanghai-based NIO in 2014. With the company selling its first electric SUV in December 2017. NIO earned $2.1 billion US in funding. Before getting public in September 2018 on the New York Stock Exchange. While Li rang the golden bell. Surprisingly often referred to as China's Tesla. NIO announced that it had finished its offering of 101.8 million American depositary shares per $17 US each, raising $1.73 billion US. NIO also announced a record-breaking 3,965 vehicle deliveries in August, marking a year-on-year increase of 104.1%. Born in August 1974 on a cooperative farm in distant Anhui province, Li grew up in modest conditions. His parents did their best to get him into a college, and began saving when Li was 7 years old. Still, Li had to work part-time to support his family. Li attended Beijing University, where he received his bachelor's degree in sociology and a minor in law. It's not a surprise that William Li is often compared to Elon Musk. They both have a similar attitude towards life, hard work, and studies. Li founded his first internet-based startup at the age of 21 in 1996. In 2000, he started his first major company, Bitauto, which produced web content and marketing services for China's automotive industry. Li sharpened his understanding of the auto market as a Bitauto reporter, having interviews with high-profile movers and industry players. The company got public on the American Stock Exchange back in 2010 and was priced at over $1 billion US. Bitauto's success launched Li to stardom, and he became one of the most influential managers in China. He served as the chairman and CEO for 13 years. And sold Bitauto in 2013. Since then, he has invested in more than 40 automobile companies, including leading bike-sharing platform Mobike. With an extreme interest in the automobile industry, and inspired by the success of the Chinese brand Xiaomi, Li launched the groundwork to become a new automobile manufacturer. Luckily, he received investments from major tech companies such as Tencent, Baidu, and Lenovo. In 2015, Li founded NIO. By 2016, it had debuted its two-door sports car, NIO EP9, at the Saatchi Gallery in London. 6 EP9s were sold to investors for $3.2 million each. The EP9 set the fastest lap records for an electric vehicle at various race circuits around the world. The company announced in late April 2020 the receipt of $1 billion US in new funding from a group of Chinese investors. NIO also recently introduced its battery-as-a-service technology, which decreases its electric vehicle's purchase price by about 25%. So, what else is going on with William Li and NIO recently? Since late May 2020, William Li has rejoined the world's billionaires ranks as shares of his electric car startup NIO rallied 472%. The gains mark a climactic comeback for a company that had earlier struggled to boost sales, causing Li's wealth to drop sharply. Chinese Elon Musk has been waging a campaign of cutting costs and raising cash from investors for NIO, which is expected to turn a profit later in 2021. A capital injection of $733 million in June by investors, including the local government of Hefei, rise to a much-needed lifeline. The crucial moment came in May when Li reported stronger than expected sales of $194 million in the first quarter. And then prophesied that revenue and shipments would double in the next quarter. It turns out that NIO's deliveries even tripled to a record 10,331 vehicles in the second quarter compared to a year earlier. Revenue came to 3.72 billion yuan. As China's auto market showed early signs of a post-pandemic recovery. NIO's soaring share price on the Nasdaq elevated Li's net worth from $572.4 million on May 22 to its current $2.9 billion. Li remains to be optimistic that NIO will maintain its momentum. During an analyst call in August, he predicted that the carmaker would deliver up to 11,500 vehicles in the third quarter. He also declared NIO's gross margin would improve to double digits due to rising sales and cost reductions in its parts supply. Investors are willing to look past NIO's near-term losses and focus on future growth potential. In August, the company increased the size of its American depository share offering by 20%, selling 88.5 million shares at $17 apiece. Still, the Chinese Musk is not sleeping. Bullish market sentiment towards EV companies could clear the way for new fundraising activities. Buoyed by strong sales, Tesla rose almost sixfold this year, making founder Elon Musk the fifth richest person globally with a net worth of $85.8 billion. Meanwhile, NIO's local rivals, another, Elon Musk's of China, XPeng and Li Auto enjoyed stellar debuts after choosing to list in the US this year. XPeng founder He Xiaopeng got a net worth of $4.1 billion, up from $1.2 billion before its IPO on the NYSE. Li Auto's founder Li Xiong has entered the billionaire club for the first time in July. After his company raised $1.1 billion with a listing on the Nasdaq. Sales of new energy automobiles in China began to recover this year, after the pandemic was under control. Consumers bought a total of 98,000 vehicles in July, up 19% from a year ago. So, last year people were worrying that NIO didn't have enough cash to last for another year. Now, you can clearly see from the capital markets that investors are positive for electric car companies. But Li still faces considerable headwinds. Competition from both American and Chinese companies is getting increasingly severe. By pricing his electric SUVs between 358,000 and 558,000 yuan, the billionaire car builder targets China's wealthier consumers. A market segment Tesla also hopes to win. With its locally manufactured Model 3s. The Model 3 costs around 271,550 to 419,800 yuan. After delivery from Tesla's Shanghai factory, which kicked off in late 2019. The company could sell more than 10,000 cars a month in China since April. Tesla indeed has a brand advantage. NIO didn't answer emailed requests for comment on its intention to keep ahead of its competitors. In July, the company started its new EC6 model, a 5-seater electric coupe SUV with a beginning price of 368,000 yuan. The company is inventing a novel battery service. In August, NIO allowed consumers to buy its cars without battery packs. Instead, they let them have the option of renting the parts later for a monthly fee at its battery swap stations. Tesla has better and more comfortable charging stations in China. NIO, on the other side, is doing battery swaps. In 2021 we will see if this will drive sales. So, who do you think is better at the moment? The rising star William Li? Or an old-school Elon Musk? Will NIO beat Tesla in the upcoming year? Leave your opinion in the comments below. If you haven't already hit the like button, do it now. Likes help grow the channel. And don't forget to subscribe. Now, hit the notification bell to receive more video content. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for being at Be Distinguished, and see you in our next video.